Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into another edition of Almost Football, a very special edition we have here because we welcome back travel correspondent for Almost Football. Zach Housand is here. We've been hinting at the mystery third host of the show, and it's Zach Housand. He's here after a 3-month break from it feels like the internet and from
hiatus.
society. Some of you might know him from the show, the artist formerly known as the In the Kitchen podcast. But Zach is a traveler. He's attended what feels like every single sporting event in this country, from the Masters to the U.S. Open. He was at F1 recently. So, Zach, we got a lot of catching up to do. We're going to cover a couple things first with you before we get into it. Almost Football is brought to us by FanDuel, the best place to bet on sports right now. I've been looking around, by the way, too. I've been seeing a lot of I just want to point out that every single time I see someone post futures right now, college basketball is going on, Heisman Trophy, who's getting into the playoff, who's not, it's almost always on FanDuel just because it's the best place to bet on sports right now. Zach, you've been to a lot of different places and people I'm sure want to get to know you. I'm going to give you 30 seconds right now to just talk about your favorite event you've been to since we last talked. Go ahead.
The best sporting event I think I've ever been to in my life is the Walker Cup. It was at Cypress Point in Monterey.
Thank you, Joey.
It is essentially the Amateur Ryder Cup. It was the best golf course I've ever seen in my life. It was the best sporting event. It's kind of one of those under the radar golf tournaments, but once you experience it, is absolutely phenomenal. Shout out Jackson Coyven, War Eagle. Should have been on the Ryder Cup, best amateur. The Walker Cup.
A perfect 30 seconds, Zach.
There
you go. Welcome back. Now, a lot of people, don't know this, but I was with Zach last week. We met up here in Dallas. We saw Victor Wembanyama's crazy performance to open up the season against the Mavericks. Maybe the best individual basketball performance I've ever seen in my entire life.
Ever.
Live. Very cool. But most importantly, what went on before that was a contract negotiation between me and Zach. Just to fill everyone in on it, and we'll do it again right here. Zach requested to be traded as a football fan to the Denver Broncos. And in exchange, I've allowed it as a representative of the Bronco fan base. I've allowed him back in after all the terrible, awful things he has said about that football team in the past. I've allowed him back in. But in exchange, Zach has committed himself to a minimum of 5 Iowa football games a year. He has to watch. He's required. And Zach, I can't help but notice, but there are 4 Iowa football games left on the schedule. So you will be locked in.
Potentially more.
All 4 of them. And well, also too.
And bowl game. Hold on. Bowl game.
Bowl game.
Yes.
Playoff game.
Hold on. Let's win a couple games first.
Yeah, so we'll do a bowl game. That'll give me 5 for the year this year. And it sounds like we've also been back channeling. The pen hasn't been put to paper, and it sounds like we might have a new Iowa basketball analyst or.
Do you want to add that? Do you want to add that to the contract? Do you want to add? For those that don't know, there's Zach, lover of hoops, and if he can contribute anything, I know the walk-on listeners have yearned long for some Iowa hoops talk from anyone. And I don't know if a lot of you, we're probably requesting, can we get a Luka Garza to come on with the walk-ons? Some kind of former player. How's about a former Division III basketball player who lives in Colorado? All right. How does that sound? Is that what you wanted? Hey, here's the exchange. It's better than 0. All right.
Yes,
it's better than 0.
Something.
It's more than I was going to give you, right? Like I got ideas, all right, but I'm not going to be able to grind some of the tape right now on Bennett Sturtz's post-up game or whatever you want to hear about. Not that he would.
And I can't wait for it. I mean, I am the guy that stays up to sometimes the odd hours in the morning to watch UC Irvine. So if I can add Iowa basketball to my watch list, I am all for it. And that's coming from a new Iowa/Kansas State/JMU fan. So this is. I'm very excited about this new role that I'm taking on. I'm very excited about. Yes, I did not say Auburn. I am my mental health of my pool playing ability on a Saturday night in Austin, Texas, or wherever my travels might take me. Just they just can't deal with Auburn football, and I'm very happy with the concept situation that I've got myself into with Denver Broncos, Iowa
Mhm.
football, Iowa basketball, and then any other color that looks really good on a chilly morning on a golf course.
Okay. Do we want? So we're adding this to the contract. We're adding. How much? What's our minimum? Just are you just now the like if you're just going to label yourself the Iowa basketball tape guy? Like that's you can't watch like 3 games a year. You got to be committed.
I watch basketball every night this time of year. Like I'm literally sitting here watching the BYU Villanova game. I know it's the only one on TV, but like I go out of my way to watch just random basketball.
I'm expecting like they'll play.
Out of my way.
Like how many games are they gonna? I think we'll probably play 2 games by the time we talk again here next week. So we got Robert Morris tomorrow, and then Western Illinois. Like you have to show up to this next pod with like, here are my game notes. Here's what I like about this guy.
No, this is I love this task.
Okay.
I am more than happy for this task.
All right, we'll see. And
there's a big caveat there, though, Zach.
Ooh, okay.
What's that?
Got to show up.
You do have to attend.
Gotta be here.
Actually, we forgot to negotiate that in the contract.
You gotta show up.
Right. All right. That contract's back in the shredder. All right. New contract.
Void.
Must attend.
Yes.
Okay.
My schedule works out a little bit better. You know, I got one more trip this weekend, and I'll be back in Colorado until January. I think this new schedule and the new show format that we have really helps out. I think it's going to help the travel schedule moving forward. It's just, you know, guys, it's tough as we do know. In all seriousness, it was tough to do a Sunday night show in the midweek because I work a lot of golf tournaments, and Sunday night that's usually like a staff party or a staff dinner at a lot of these, and it was just really tough to get on. So I love this new schedule, love this new format, and it'll allow me. You know, I'm very excited to continue to show up and not have a hiatus anymore.
Okay, so I think you have 15 shows roughly until the NCAA tournament, something like that.
That's
How
great.
like in the contract, Joey? What do you think we should do minimum for attendance to be considered the Iowa basketball tape guy? Is it
to be considered that?
I think it's got to be like 12.
I was going to say like 12, 13.
Fair.
Yeah.
12, 13.
I know what my schedule is till the NCAA tournament. So I think there's a very like the chances the chances for 12 are really, they should be really, really good, barring, you know, family emergencies or anything like that. I think 12 is a very fair number.
Okay, so we're putting into the contract. All right, it is minimum 5 Iowa football games for Zach.
Okay, the rest of the season.
Hold on. This is until you hold on. You signed over. You said 5 Iowa football games to be a Broncos fan. So if you are coming back next year to be a Broncos fan, this renews.
Oh no, I'm talking about I'm in.
You want a year-to-year contract is what you want.
No. I'm saying, this year.
What?
I am in here. You know.
What other football teams you negotiating with? What did the Raiders offer you?
Well, I feel like I should also have a say.
Okay, Joe.
As you were a former Auburn fan, I feel like I should receive something for trading away Zach.
Good point.
Zach has requested a trade.
I am a free agent. This came about.
No, you're not. We're doing a contract. What do you? No, you're not a free agent. You're signing over.
Grant, actually, you know what? Grant threw out something yes, I'm signing it over. This is a great deal.
Okay, year-to-year contract.
Getting fleeced.
Mm-hmm.
So this is getting fleeced on. All right, your contract is welcome to Broncos country.
Absolutely.
In exchange for now, you're committed to 5. Don't even have to analyze. You will be witnessing 5 Iowa football games.
Yep.
And we get 12 lessons from the tape breakdowns from Zach.
God, that's the deal seller right there.
12.
I can break down a specific basketball team. This is fantastic. Yes, absolutely.
12 lessons from the tape. Specifically signed. Iowa basketball. Contract signed? Joey, what do you want in exchange? Did you get what you wanted from that?
I guess I'll take Broncos fandom.
You have to
And my friend doesn't have to watch miserable football every weekend. So I guess that
Thank you. Yeah. It's a win-win, Joey. I've done it long enough. I
don't have someone to like sulk with.
Joey, you can side text me. I'll still.
What about one beer to Joey for every remaining Auburn football loss?
I will happily.
There we go.
I can meet Joey for a beer, I will happily. Absolutely. Not even for a loss. Auburn game.
Okay. I'm trying to. Joey said he wanted help when he.
I needed something.
Yeah. So I wanted to mix in.
I like this.
Okay. So, all right. So that's the summary of the contract is allowed to be Broncos fan for 5 Iowa football games a year, 12 lessons from the tape in 20. This is this year. And then 1 beer with Joey Bush for every Auburn loss for the remainder. And then it's 1 year contract.
Ooh, yeah, 1 year.
And then, so this contract goes through. It would go through April then. So I guess because
it goes till the release of the NFL schedule for next year.
Okay, perfect.
Whenever and this is not when Schefter does the release of the release date of the NFL schedule during the draft. This is the actual release date of the NFL schedule.
Okay.
And then we'll do a second negotiation in June.
I like this.
We might want to pick him up.
We're headed with this.
Yeah.
All right. We might want a contract extension. Depends on how it goes. We'll see.
Yeah, maybe we might make you the offer. We'll see.
Great. I love it.
All right, good. That's 11 minutes of a contract negotiation that no one wanted to hear. That's okay. Now, we have a lot of football to cover here on Almost Football, but I would be remiss if we talked about any game this week without standing up for what's right and if anything, I have my allegiances, I'm biased towards Iowa football. I'm Big Ten Grant, I'm biased towards the Big Ten. I'm first to admit it. Right. But I think we can all put our biases aside this week and any week of the season, frankly, that matter. And we can all agree on one thing, and that's that ESPN and YouTube TV, you guys are both the absolute worst. I don't care. It is like Gotham City level villainy, what you did to football fans this week and what you're continuing doing. Like, look, we've seen this a million times where YouTube TV puts the flash below the screen like, hey, you might lose your coverage with Fox. You might lose your coverage with CBS. They did it last year at the NCAA tournament, and it gets solved by game time. You're like, they're bluffing. They're going to figure it out. All these guys got money, and ultimately they want to keep the viewers happy. They're going to figure it out. And this time, I went to bed on Friday night, and I was like, they're going to figure it out. They're just being crazy. They got a lot of big games tomorrow, like a lot of games. There's a couple ranked matchups going on ESPN and ABC. Like, surely they're going to figure it out, right? And no. ESPN's just sitting there. They're not moving. YouTube TV's not moving. These are both two multi-billion-dollar companies, by the way, negotiating over this. That they're like, it's just not enough money. Hey, you can't watch Vanderbilt, Texas now. It's not enough money for us. All right, we need more. And if frankly, I think both of these, both sides of this war are in the wrong. But I'm definitely think ESPN is more wrong, if that makes sense. Because now I'm looking here at ESPN. They've got the NFL too. This is now day 3 of this lockout they're putting all the fans in right now. And you could have bought ESPN Plus or the bundle or whatever that they wanted you to buy for football, and that still wasn't enough to get Monday Night Football today. You had to buy something called ESPN Unlimited. I don't even know what that is or what that even means out there. They tricked everyone into buying Hulu this weekend so that they could watch football. It doesn't even work. You had to buy ESPN Unlimited. No one knows what that is. No one knew what ESPN Unlimited was. I didn't even know it was a thing until like 4 hours ago. But that's when you have to buy ESPN, YouTube TV. You guys are the worst. And I say this knowing that we can't do anything about it. Like, they have us in such a chokehold. Like, everyone's like, oh, I'm going to stick it to the man. I'm not buying it or whatever. They don't care. They don't care. I saw Awful Announcing posted today that they were like, oh, ESPN's losing $5 million every single day that they don't that they don't make a deal with YouTube TV. Hey, Disney's their biggest company ever. Like, they have billions and billions of dollars. $5 million is nothing. They don't care. They're just throwing that in the street. They don't care at all about $5 million. Like, if $5 million is all they're losing every day so that they force us to go sign up for ESPN Unlimited, I don't care if it's $400 they're going to make us sign up for it. They're going to do it anyway. They don't care. It's frustrating to me. It makes me upset. If college football is this sacred thing, and they absolutely ruined what could have been a phenomenal weekend of football for most fans of this country.
It's horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Very well said.
Yeah. You pretty much covered it all, but
yeah.
I mean, every Saturday you wake up, you see Pat McAfee on your show, on your TV.
Yeah.
You know he makes millions and millions of dollars. He's given away millions of dollars.
Yeah.
We can't figure out a way to get football on our damn TV.
And you know what? Don't let you say that too. This upsets me as well, because I'm not saying that like Scott Van Pelt has nothing to do with this, right?
Sure.
But ESPN, like this is verbal meme. They're like holding a gun to the back of all of their stars right now. It doesn't matter if it's, they even got like Schefter doing it right now, where they're like, hey, go to saveourtv.com or whatever and tell YouTube TV to give us money. Tell them to give us more money so that we can be on YouTube TV. Like, hey, if it was that important to you, you would just do it. Just go to YouTube TV instead. I'm sure someone's going to sign up for ESPN Unlimited or whatever. You probably convinced enough people they were so desperate for their football this weekend that they bought the year-long contract anyway. All right, and Zach we might add that to your might have the contract. It pays for ESPN Unlimited, but but it's like don't make me get mad at Scott Van Pelt right now. He did not do this. You did it. Like Bob Iger, who has just, I mean, if we want to talk about people who have just gotten away with destroying more beloved things in life, Bob Iger might be number one.
Yeah.
For those that don't know, he's the CEO of Disney, and Disney owns everything. In case you didn't know, they own Disney and Apple own every single company you've ever heard of right now. That's creative, at least, and he has done everything in his power to destroy everything that you like. Basically, I mean, is that a decent summary of it?
That's very fair.
Like, it's just absolutely insane what he's done, and this is my last straw. I can't believe this. This is what's happening, and I'm saying all this. If it goes on another week, I'm gonna have to buy it. I'm gonna have to. I don't have a choice. I'm saying all this right now. I don't have another choice. I have to buy ESPN at some point. I can't just not watch football. What am I going to do?
Yeah, is there an expected end date?
I would have said
dangling the bait.
I saw so many people with absolute certainty they were going to get a deal done before the weekend. That hasn't happened yet. No deal has been reached. If it's Monday next week and there's still no ESPN on YouTube, I have to do something about it. I'm open to even getting something else. Maybe I'm open to also Fubo. Does Fubo want to sponsor the show? We will start promoting Fubo if they want.
I'm back.
It's good podcasting we're doing.
I don't know what you just said, but I will also add ESPN app is just the worst app. It's bad enough we can't watch any of the games. You just can't really even tell the score either.
Yeah, it is unfortunate that you know, the only way now after they've locked us out from watching the game is you have to follow it on the ESPN app, and that app also is not good.
It just doesn't work. Yeah,
it's overloaded right now. Like it's
it never worked.
How the mighty have fallen.
I feel like yeah.
It's okay. Hey. That's what happens. And my last thing that upsets me about it is that, you know, all this is happening. And, of course, the one dude who's just totally fine with it and is clicking his heels, happy, he's like, I don't see the problem with this at all, is, of course, the SEC ESPN puppet, Greg Sankey. In the middle of the day, just tweets out, like, his upgrade on YouTube TV to getting ESPN Plus and Hulu and all that. In his package, he's like, I don't see. There's ways to solve it. Of course, it's fine. Yeah, of course.
You have millions of dollars.
Of course, you love this. Of course, you're willing to pay back ESPN for all that they do for you as well. Like, you're just like, oh, $20, fine. Who cares? I'll just do it anyway. I think it's even more than that. I think it's $30 for that bundle. But it was upset. I was like, of course. Like, Greg, I do not want to hear this from you right now. What are you going to tell me next? Paul Feinbaum's going to come on TV and be like, actually, I think it's a great deal. Everyone should sign up for ESPN Unlimited
because he's on ESPN.
Yeah, he can't go to anything, actually. He's probably is saying it, but it's I mean, it didn't change. Do you think it changes viewership at all?
No.
There's no way Terry in Arkansas is going to be there's no way she has ESPN Unlimited that she can go.
No.
There's no chance.
She's got basic cable.
Paul,
that means she's been able to watch.
It's unfortunate.
The game probably.
Yeah, Greg Sankey was the last person I wanted to hear from, that puppet out there. All of a sudden, he's like, yeah, of course I love it. It's a great deal. Get out of here, Greg. what is he? Bob Iger's going to come on next, be like, I think the SEC should have 7 teams in this playoff. That makes total sense to me. Yeah, of course it does, dude. Get out of here. I don't know. Do you guys have any other comments on YouTube TV? You want to tell them to
figure it out,
shove it, or something?
Yeah,
they're probably not. Now watch this.
I don't have it. I didn't have to deal with it this weekend, so I got to watch all my football.
What do you have? Like an antenna? You're fine.
It comes with the rent package. Like it's like AT&T
like
or whatever.
Xfinity or something.
Xfinity, yeah, I got Xfinity.
Well, now you really have no excuses to miss your 12 lessons of the tape and
Iowa
games.
I told you, right. Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah.
There we go. Let's get into something that's not complaining about the SEC and Greg Sankey, which is the Big Ten, which is kind of turning into a little bit of the whose Heisman is in any way contest in a year where it feels like no one has attempted to go get the trophy yet so far. There's been good play. For sure. There's been a lot of elite players, but no one has necessarily – can you think of one moment so far that was like, wow, that was potentially the Heisman moment? We're in week 10. I can't really think of one lately. I mean, I don't know. That kick from Georgia Tech was pretty cool back against Clemson. That was kind of fun. But, I don't know what – there hasn't really been a moment yet for that. And I guess usually the Heisman moment comes late in the season, put your team in a good spot. But, I don't know. I just feel like it's been pretty wide open right now. And – on the FanDuel app right now, the Heisman Trophy has had a couple of shakeups. Right now, could you guys take a guess? Who is number 1 in Heisman odds on the FanDuel app? Can you take a guess?
Mendoza.
Zach?
I was going to say Haynes King before this week.
It is not Haynes King or Mendoza. It is Julian Sayin from Ohio State. He's at plus 175.
Really? Over Fernando?
Mendoza is plus 220 and Ty Simpson is plus 350, which is basically, I think they're just factoring in that in the what feels inevitable Ohio State Indiana Big Ten championship, Ohio State probably would be a little I think Vegas is expecting them to win that game, and it would be very difficult for the Heisman voters to see the loser of that game receive the trophy.
Very fair.
So I think that's what they're going for there. But also Ty Simpson at plus 350. And then after that, the odds almost double with Marcel Reed at 650. So the Big Ten race has now kind of turned into a little bit of the Heisman race. I would like to see someone else jump into it. I just don't know how that's going to happen. I'll be honest. Even a guy like Jeremiah Smith, is kind of like a long shot right now. He's plus 4,000. And in order for him to get up there, Julian Sayin would also be improving as well. So it would be I don't want to see anyone get hurt. So that's the only really way to do it. Or a Jeremiah Love, it would be cool to see him win. But then that also means Notre Dame probably made the playoff and also had a deep run. So that would be unfortunate in its own way. So that's kind of difficult. I don't know, what needs to happen for Mendoza top over? Is it just Big Ten championship and that's it? Or can he win it without it?
I mean, they keep dominating. So I don't know.
And this is
what else they can do, really.
I know the schedule is a little bit more open for Ohio State, but that is a really good team. Are we just going to sit around and pretend like they're not good? Julian Sayin also too. I do think there isn't a big element to Ohio State right now where multiple quarterbacks could have led this team to an undefeated season or to the undefeated spot they're in right now. That does not mean that Julian Sayin also isn't really good, and that he's also not going to be really good for a long time now as well. If he doesn't win it this year, I mean, do we reminder right now in June of next year, if Julian Sayin does not win Heisman this year, to bet him Heisman next year? Is that fair?
Oh, yeah, it's fair.
Should I set the reminder?
Absolutely.
Do we set that reminder?
Go ahead and set that reminder. Yeah.
It's I don't know. It would be, I think Diego Pavia's chances died this weekend in Austin, Texas. I think. I don't know if, I'm looking at Trinidad Chambliss on here. I don't know what he would have to do. Hayes King, I think his chances unfortunately went out the window despite him having an incredible weekend. I don't even see, where's Hayes King even on here? He is 100-1 odds right now, which is, for those that don't know how gambling works, if you put $100 on Hayes King right now to win the Heisman, you would lose $100 after betting that. So that is how that works on there. Now, so that's kind of where it's at in the Big Ten. The Big Ten these past 2 weekends has not had what I would consider a signature game lately. And that's because I think outside of you have Ohio State, Indiana, I think Oregon is the current 3, and they've just been on a bye, and then they played like Wisconsin in a rainstorm that got kind of felt like thrown, like despite the Grateful Dead night, it kind of got like put under the radar a little bit. It felt like at night, so you haven't really, it felt like, gotten the camera attention from Oregon lately. They go to Iowa in what some are calling the game of the century this weekend. It's the biggest Iowa game, I would say, since we played a top 5 match against Penn State in 2021. I'm going to say that. And yes, we've been to the Big Ten championship twice.
I was going to say
that
Big
game.
Ten championship, maybe.
In terms of, well, I mean, we're not double-digit underdogs in this game. So is it like, do you factor in winnability?
Sure.
Okay. I'm gonna say it's the biggest game at Kinnick Stadium in 4 years. I don't think that's up for debate. I don't think it is at all. So that's coming up this weekend. Then this goes into, we talked about our logjam coming up there. And I think that's a little bit of the issue with the Big Ten right now. I think these are good teams. It's just we haven't decided who is the best of these good teams yet. And I think USC, though, this weekend made a great case for them. This was USC. Tell me the last time you heard this about a Lincoln Riley team. They won a defensive low-scoring battle with under 200 yards from their quarterback.
Oh,
has that ever been said?
Yeah.
Like what we saw, I could not believe what was happening before my eyes. And now you see, this was kind of like the a little bit of the unstoppable force meets the immovable object this weekend, where Nebraska, they play defensively just a perfect game against a Lincoln Riley team, where it's like every single game where this you get these kind of stat lines from USC, they should lose. They do have 337 total yards of offense, but I think like their passing wasn't great. They were running the ball a lot. And then all of a sudden now you get, like, they didn't have the time possession. Nebraska even dominated it, but Nebraska playing a one-score game or playing a ranked team since 2016, they found a way to lose. I don't know what happened. Obviously the Raiola injury was unfortunate, and no one wants to see that happen, but as much as you can factor that into the game, like, it's just, I mean, even if Raiola played, it would have been like a part of the trend for USC to win this game. Regardless, that's just the fact of the matter. But it really, this was just the which narrative is stronger, and it turned out that the Nebraska narrative as of late against ranked teams and one-score games was stronger than the can Lincoln Riley play defense narrative. That's just really what it was. Is this performance going to replicate later on? I have no idea. But yeah, Maeva, 9 of 23, 135 yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception passing. This is like, when was the last time a Lincoln Riley quarterback won a game with that stat line? Now he had I believe he had 1 rushing touchdown as well. So like he didn't play bad necessarily, but it wasn't like this is the Lincoln Riley formula for success game.
Yeah, I could blow your face off. Yeah.
But USC now in a spot where they're 6-2. That one of those losses is to Notre Dame, and then they had the field goal loss to Illinois. Like this, what feels like 5 months ago now, but that was just a month ago. So excusable loss, I feel like. But now the remaining schedule, they go Northwestern, Iowa, Oregon, UCLA. They control their own destiny. They can definitely get into the playoff mix there. So
could we see a USC in the playoffs? Huh?
So in terms of that jam, like USC, in terms of, they did beat Michigan, so I think you could put USC as 4th or 5th in the Big Ten right now pretty comfortably. I think that's fine. And then between like them, Iowa, and Michigan are so it's really Oregon, USC, Iowa, and Michigan are fighting for that spot right now. And USC made an excellent case to keep them in there. Now they are playing the 2 teams fighting with them, so they have that going for them. Like Iowa, Oregon, and USC are all fighting for a spot right now, and they will be just full on. What's the meme where like there's the 4 guys just all fighting each other at once, and Michigan is sitting on the sidelines taking photos. Like they're just like they're just hanging out. They do have Ohio State at the end of it and a head-to-head loss to USC, so that will be kind of their ending judgment. But all that will solve itself here before Thanksgiving. So there's that in the Big Ten.
College football.
How's that feel?
I hope we get a watch. Big Ten's safe.
Big Ten's fine. Yeah, the YouTube TV, the sneaky winner of all this is the Big Ten. Matt Leinart and Joe Klatt, Gus Johnson on the Big Ten. I feel like people forgot about CBS too and all that. It's like, hey guys, you still got CBS. Yeah. Dude, and I can't believe we have to go back to the SEC, but we do. I just want another reminder that Greg Sankey, you absolutely suck for pleading into this YouTube TV nonsense. Just the worst out there. Here's a question I want to ask. Oklahoma defeats Tennessee this weekend on the road, despite Tennessee having cool uniforms and everyone talking about the Power T this weekend. The Power T is cool, but do people just forget that it happens all the time? Like everyone's like, this is the coolest entrance I've ever seen. They do it every week. I mean,
they do it every week.
Yeah.
Every single week.
Are we just
cool?
Do they just? It is cool, but are we just gonna act like we don't see it every single week? Is that like when they do Enter Sandman, they're like as expected. Yes, everyone knows Enter Sandman, but then like when they see the Power T, I feel like people just are like, why doesn't Tennessee do this every game? They do. They do it every game.
They've been doing it every game for years.
So here's a question I want to ask, and I think one of them has to be true. It's an either-or situation. Oklahoma wins this game. Does this game mean Oklahoma is impressive, or does it mean Tennessee is actually bad? I don't think both of them.
Bad? Can we? Oh
no, go ahead. You can talk. This is a podcast.
Can we say not that good? I think bad is like Auburn.
Okay.
I think not as good as.
Go on about this, please. Go. Let's expand on this idea.
There's two worse teams.
They're just not that good. They're not a bad football team. They're just not as good as Oklahoma. Not as good as kind of the top tier of the SEC.
Yeah. So, and I think they're definitely. I don't know they do have close games. I mean, if that. I still think about that kicker for Tennessee. I'm sure he's a nice guy, but them cutting to him before trying to kick a game winner at Georgia was just the least confident anyone's ever looked in their entire life to kick a game winner, and he misses it. But I'm sure he's done fine since then. But now Tennessee, they do have a thing where they are still ranked. They're ranked 22, but they have yet to beat a team that is above 500 in conference so far.
Yeah, I'm not
sure
they're any good.
Like I know that like I don't want to do the whole like SEC bias thing, but I think I'm going to apply the SEC bias tool here and be like, would this team be ranked at all if they were wearing Minnesota Golden Gophers uniforms?
Probably not, honestly.
I think the answer is no. I think the answer is going to be no. They're not that losing to Georgia is
not
bad
really
thing.
a thing anymore, though. Washington is ranked
25.
These guys are 23.
I mean, you could. Saw more people comparing Tennessee and Iowa this weekend, but whatever. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, Big Ten.
Do we need to negotiate? Do we need to renegotiate your contract, Joey?
Well, maybe no one even freaking watched this game because I didn't, because I couldn't.
Tennessee.
So
Oklahoma,
no one actually knows what happened.
They're like, I think we're just gonna coin flip and see. We're just
gonna
gonna
in there.
No one was able to watch Tennessee versus Oklahoma, so we're just gonna throw at a dartboard, and that's where everyone's gonna land.
That's where he's gonna land.
On the other side of this, though, is this weird that I was kind of impressed by Oklahoma in a way. Like I had never seen, I didn't know Oklahoma had this kind of defensive performance. It felt like in them, like they're in a scrappy game in the first half, and then they just absolutely clamp down on a Tennessee team that is supposed to be like any Heupel team. His signature is going to be offense, and they just absolutely clamp them at home on the road in the second half. Was pretty impressive to me. Now, we can go back and forth about this, but can we meet a agreement on the Oklahoma kickers shorts?
Oh,
did you guys see these?
Yeah, they were something. They were very short.
Shorts.
It's way to describe them.
Pants?
His football pants.
It looked like he had. It looked like he had been swimming a few competitive laps in the pool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and was like, "Oh shoot, I gotta go kick for the football team right now."
Kirk Herbstreit threatened to have a penalty called on him. The way that he was
15 yards.
That he was wearing his
15-yard.
The way he was wearing his uniform. And look, to his credit, he drills field goals. He wasn't missing. If he just misses one, he's got it. He has to show up in like capri pants the next week. Like it's got to be down to his. He might have to wear full sweats out there. Like it has to have full coverage of every part of his body. I don't know if I'm a fan of like if you got quads, go ahead. But it looked It was insane. That was a crazy move.
They were insane. They looked like a pair of boxer briefs.
He had to have known what he was doing, right?
Oh, he 100% did. Absolutely.
I have a confession to make.
Okay.
I have a confession. This is a deep sea thing. I've been hinting at this for a little bit. And I'm going to admit it right now. I'm starting to think Arch might be good.
I think he is good.
I'm starting to think Arch is good. All right. And I know everyone's going to tell you from the first, because they read a tweet in week 1 that Arch stinks. And I'm not saying he's going to win the Heisman. I don't think he's great right now.
Okay.
Whether this has been his year. But I think next year I'm going to be a full Arch guy. I'm going to do it.
I don't know if we're going full Arch.
I'm going St. Louis Arch. I'm really Arch right now. I might Golden Arch McDonald's.
Ooh. Arches.
I don't think he's as good. He's obviously not as good as people portrayed him to be, and he's also not as bad as people want to portray him as now. I think Texas is still a good team. I think Vanderbilt was way overinflated.
True. Okay.
And I think that second half of the Mississippi State game obviously carried over into the Vanderbilt game, and that's just kind of how football works sometimes.
Like, look, Texas, they won by 3 points. If you watch the game, they smacked Vandy. And this was not. It didn't feel close at all. I know they got the onside kick. They almost got the onside kick at the end, but it felt like it was over within 10 minutes. It didn't feel close at all. Texas has definitely felt like has made a huge improvement since that Florida game. Which, I mean, then again, you look at it too. It's like, okay, 5 interceptions. It's pretty crazy, right? Now, here's my other take about Texas going on right now. Someone is going to be very upset about this, and it could very possibly be me. 9-3 Texas is going to get in the playoff. They're going to find a way to do it. There's just so right now on Texas's remaining schedule, they have games between A&M and Georgia.
Oh Lord!
If they split those, they would have a win against a top 5 team. I think one of them's on the road. And I think one of them's at home. I don't know if. I think there is an easy way of figuring that out, but I'm not going to do it. There's a good chance they look at like a 10-2 Louisville, and they just throw them out the window for a 9-3 Texas. I'm just going to put it out there right now.
How bad is the loss in that split?
Touchdown. I think Texas.
It's warranted at that point.
I get it. It's the same thing as last year where I'm like, Alabama, I get it. You're 9-3, but I'm also like at some point, if like at some point, I can't stomach the leaving teams out because they just won too many games in the wrong conference. I just can't stomach it. I don't know.
And the playoff is what you're saying then.
And unfortunately, that would demand expand the playoff, especially if 9-3 Texas misses the playoff. They will be full on expanding the playoff.
Yes.
It will be full on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know. Does part of me think neutral field? Does Texas beat Louisville? Yes, but this is the same thing as last year's. But like predictive, like we cannot judge teams to get into the playoff based off of like, well, I would predict this. Like it's like what? Like I don't know if Louisville goes 11-1, let's say, right, and they miss it because they play in the ACC championship again and they put 9-3 Texas in. I would be upset. I'd be like, why'd they even play?
Yeah, that would.
Which I don't think they would. I think they proved last year with SMU that they're not going to punish teams for playing in the conference championship. But would they do it for Arch though? Maybe. I don't know. I don't think they ever really loved the Alabama team last year, but they love Arch. The first family, Peyton makes the call to the committee. Says, "Hey, a couple tea times just opened up Cherry Hills Country Club."
Nah, he's got one better. He's got Augusta National.
A couple tea times just opened up. Maybe we get Archie. We get Archibald in there as well. He's looking good. Start working on that Heisman for next year. I don't know. It's just I'm preparing for it to potentially happen. I don't know, especially if the ACC is either going to get like 4 teams in or no teams in at this point. They are. I have zero clue who's going to win the ACC. Anything could happen over there right now. Couple other notes real quick. The while we're talking Texas A&M, the Texas A&M schedule, do we have an update on it? We talked about last week
on the schedule.
how
it's not great.
We talked a little bit last week, their strength schedule. Now, this is not as much of a dig on Texas A&M. This is a little bit of just a how do we evaluate them throughout the course of the season? And I don't think you get to 8-0 by being bad in any league, right? Especially like in the power conference. I think if you're 8-0, you're good, probably good. That probably didn't happen by mistake. Except I do think they are getting a lot of credit. Like the Notre Dame game is carrying a lot of weight for these guys right now.
Sure.
Right? Especially as Notre Dame has just completely climbed back into the rankings. They are fully in the playoff right now. And look, say what you will about them. I know a lot of people think the resume is fine. Like, is it probably fine? Yes, but I'm a biased dude. What do you want? This isn't the facts show. It's almost football. It's not almost facts. Also, I guess it is almost a fact. But maybe it is almost facts. Who knows? But now we've gone full expansion. Now the Texas A&M's last 5 games: fired coach, Mississippi State, fired coach, fired coach, fired coach. I do respect the strength of schedule in the SEC, but part of me just questions with this specific schedule. If these other teams are so good, why have they all fired their coaches? Like, if they're so good and everything's going so great over there, why have 4 of the past 5 teams that they played fired their coaches? After playing an apparently team, after playing a team that's supposed to be really good, Texas A&M at number 3. And I'm not saying they shouldn't be ranked number 3 in the country. I'm just saying that if, like, a lot of people have put them up into this tier of national championship contender already, and I just don't know if we're ready to do that.
I will say besides Arkansas, they handled business in each of those games. Like, I know the Auburn one is close by score. It wasn't close. Okay. But the other games, they handled their business. Yeah. Just beat the people who are in front of them.
I'm asking the questions. Right. Now, I do think the weekend, if they lose to Missouri, I will be the most right anyone has ever been about a team that has ever been. I'm just going to point that out. But if they win, then it's Texas A&M's back. Then it's all good. But also, if Missouri plus 6.5 might be my lock of the century. Put that out. Hey,
nuclear missile whale bomb.
The backup QB played. He's had an extra week of practice. He's 5-star, looked pretty decent those last 2 drives against Vandy. He's at home. He doesn't have to worry about the yell leaders. Do the yell leaders travel? They might actually travel.
He might have to worry.
They definitely
might travel to Missouri.
Sleep or something. Yeah.
He's got the construction crew in the end zone. Like, I don't know. Hey, Texas A&M, they've seen a lot of crazy environments. Have they seen a live construction zone yet?
Oh,
Vandy last year?
That might be the game changer.
Who knows?
Might be the game changer.
But that's just my thought about Texas A&M so far. But if they win this game, I might. Future, maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
That's a big, big switch up.
Hey, I don't know. And again, it's not like the SEC schedule or whatever. It's like, guys, I mean, how many coaches? Is it a record for most coaches? That has to be the most. We played the most coaches that have been fired in one season. That has to be the record.
That has to be. I mean, it's literally half the staff.
Can they get more? Is Stanford going to fire their coach? They fired Drinkwitz just so they could pay him more money. Hey, anything could happen. Your guys' coach did get fired. Do you want to comment on that? I'll give you a minute.
About time. I don't know. People are asking. Grant, you even asked, who do we want to see next? It's just the same list that every other school that fired their coach has. Summerall. Like,
I would take Summerall.
Yeah.
What if they just wheeled out like something crazy? Like, what if they're like, here's Billy Napier?
Oh my God. No. They probably would do that.
I don't know.
Like, we joke about the contract and the Iowa thing, and I'm like, I'm serious about the Iowa basketball.
That contract is very serious.
No,
we are not.
That's binding.
We're not joking. But like,
there's real money in this show now. You have to follow that.
You're kind of right, Joey. It's like it's the same list. I even saw like Jimbo Fisher, and I'm like, no, I would literally. I don't know. I wouldn't. It would be very tough to be at work on a Saturday night with coworkers coming off a really hard, good day at work at like a tour championship or the F1, and then like have to watch the Jimbo Fisher-led Auburn Tigers. Like,
Be brutal. That would suck.
It's kind of depressing right now.
Cohen would do it to us. I will say
Yeah.
I would not be opposed to DJ Durkin, our current defensive coordinator, now interim.
Just go
head coach.
in-house.
He is the interim now.
Yeah.
He's done a fantastic job with our defense. He's got recruits.
Yeah, he didn't do very well as a head coach, though. I think he might be a coordinator, and that's
There's some guys who are like that.
Yeah,
we'll see.
yeah, Joe,
he's got a couple games to prove it.
Yeah, I think you could have the freeze excuses you could have used with some of the refereeing and some of the bad calls, but this Kentucky game was just. Thank God the World Series, thank God the greatest baseball game of all time was going on, because I didn't even I hardly even checked my phone during that game.
Yeah. And
every time I would check it, I'm like, this is really happening. Like, they're really not going to score against Kentucky.
They're going to lose.
Yeah. Granted, I mean,
it
felt.
What was that?
What did you
go
say?
Get Stoops now.
Go get Stoops? No.
Hey, Stoops, we'll just go contract for contract.
No.
Trade.
Since he's doing so great at Kentucky. Yeah, it's.
What about his brother? Go get Mark Stoops. See what he's up to. Iowa Hawkeye legend.
I saw John Gruden. I'm just like, man, I'm too old for this.
You wouldn't want John Gruden?
I think you could get excited for Gruden. Don't act like you wouldn't.
100%. I 100% would, but it's not happening.
Would you take James Franklin?
Yeah, sure.
I think you take James Franklin. Well, how about
absolutely
Condoleezza Rice?
Sure, absolutely.
Former, people forget, interviewed for the Browns job allegedly.
Yeah,
probably not. According to Schefter, Condoleezza Rice. They should just interview her for fun. Get some press going around.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sean
I don't know who your
Payton,
next coach
come on down.
Sean Payton. Hey,
why
would you want your new coach?
Oh yeah, my new team. Yeah, no, I don't need that. Never mind. Yeah.
Now, I think Auburn is an appealing job, but is this coaching carousel too crazy now? Like, should you just stuck it out another year?
Well, that's what I was kind of thinking.
Is that at some point you just like, well, we'll just go for the next one, you know?
Yeah, we'll just stick around because I mean, can't fire everybody. Like, somebody's gonna everybody's
you can fire everyone. Everyone can.
Well, yeah, you can. Everybody, yeah, because that's happened.
Heard Brian Ferentz private plane to Auburn, Alabama this week.
Oh yeah, bring him down.
Yeah, could happen.
Bring him down. Flight.
Oh man.
In the AC, okay.
241, according to Ken Pomeroy. 241st ranked team.
Oh my God, we almost did 15 minutes without the Ken Pom. Okay.
Yeah. Zach, you get a guess as well. Just say one team. Don't think about it.
241.
No.
241 is 241's the University of Denver Pioneers.
Nope, it is Pepperdine.
I should have known.
Okay.
Prettiest campus in this country, Pepperdine.
Malibu.
Oh, fantastic.
People don't talk about that enough. They filmed Zoe 101 there.
Oh.
It's a deep cut for if you were 9 years old in 2008.
A crush on her.
Dude. Hey, now.
I played a baseball game at Pepperdine's field.
Oh, I was going to say, you played the cast of Zoe 101 in a baseball game, Joey? There you go.
That's lovely.
Nope.
Has played. Is that the coolest place you've ever played a sporting event?
Yes.
Played a game at Ohio State one time.
Pomona High School.
Ohio State's stadium. Cool. There's no one in there.
But that's really cool.
Yeah. It's pretty quiet when there's no one in there, by the way. Hear a lot of talk about like how loud is Ohio State. And I was like, well, it was not a fair evaluation, but for my one time in there, dead quiet. Just a lot of ooh. That was it's a bad joke there. ACC, Joey, Zach. I don't know what's happening anymore. My take last week on the Big 12 was don't know, and I've now moved my I don't know take to the ACC. I know that SMU beat Miami, but that only made things more confusing for me because Miami, just when you wanted to believe in Mario Cristobal, just when you wanted to believe in the Hurricane, a complete disaster. And I should have probably known that Carson Beck was going to eventually Carson Beck this one up, but hey, I'm just not smart. I think I fell for the bait. You know, a lot of people talk about falling for the bait for their own teams. I fell for the Miami bait. I did. Look, the weather's great down there. It's an appealing brand. All right. I fell for the bait of the U. All right. I thought the U was almost back, and I have watched it be that way for the past 5 years and never actually be back. And we're in the same spot. I don't know what else to say.
I do that every year.
I might wear the doofus cone of shame.
It's not over, though.
Do you think it's just the colors that blind me to it? Do you think if they were wearing like maybe like a different shade of green or something, is it? I don't know what's blinding me about them so much. I kind of like their mascot, but I don't know if like there's nothing. I should have looked at Carson Beck. I should have looked at Mario Cristobal and been like, how do you see these guys getting a bye in the playoffs?
Look at them as
what has history told you?
Yeah, they looked so good the first 5-6 weeks of the year, so good, and then the wheels have came off.
Now this could be
tape came out.
This could be
tape came out.
Good news for us Notre Dame haters in the clubhouse. Could be good news potentially, but also we know that doesn't matter. I saw a lot of people were saying that 10-2. There was a big argument being made that 10-2 Miami was going to be ranked behind 10-2 Notre Dame in the playoff poll because Notre Dame's currently the better team. And it's like, well, then why did they play the game? I don't get it. And yeah, I do think right now Notre Dame would probably beat Miami, but that's not when they already played.
Didn't. Yeah.
And they're not going to play each other right now. Like we have an on-field result. We can't just throw it out the window because it was 2 months ago. Like why did the season even start then if we're just going to ignore it? That's my current spiel, and it's going to happen. By the way, Notre Dame's going to be ranked like third somehow.
Yes, and they're getting in.
Miami will be
going to get in every single
20s.
Playoff for the next 10 years.
That's how it works. North Carolina State upsets Georgia Tech as well. They had this may be the quietest upset of the season.
Yeah,
it was on ESPN, so no one saw it.
Not a clue.
North Carolina State jumped out to a big lead. Georgia Tech fought like hell to keep it back, but this just solidified my anything can happen in the ACC take. What, Zach? What are you doing?
Zach's
we are doing Zach. If you're on the YouTube right now, you're seeing just a crazy move by Zach. I don't know what.
Shot.
My phone was dying, and I thought it was plugged in.
Why are you on your phone so? What are you doing? A show?
I'm checking basketball scores. It is the first night of basketball.
I was not playing right now. You got to focus.
Exactly.
Focus on.
Exactly.
So I don't know what's going on there. Here's what I do know is that there's a team every year that goes 11-1 or 12-0, and it doesn't make a lot of sense outside of just the fact that college football is a crazy sport, and we're just going to have to accept that this team's going to be here no matter what. And that team this year might just be the Virginia Cavaliers. They win this week in honestly what felt like their most dominant game in a month against Cal. And it's a long road trip. I kind of respect traveling across the country and beating anyone, honestly, at the FBS level. But they've won 3 games in the past month in overtime, and it just the college football gods just love Virginia, and we're just going to have to be at the mercy of it this year. They've got everything in front of them right now. I think they're still undefeated in conference. I want to say, Joey, is that true? Yeah. Do we confirm that?
They lost to NC State.
But is that one of those like? Game. Is that one of those like it's somehow is pre-scheduled?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a conference game.
So they lose to NC State.
How is that a pre? I was wondering that when I heard that on. Like, how is that a pre-scheduled game? Because those teams have been in the ACC for eternity. Like, how
we don't know
what happened there.
I have no idea.
I'm not going to ask questions. I'm not going to ask questions about how Virginia Tech is 8-1 right now. I'm just not going to do it. And to think Anthony Calandria was there so recently, and he was the just biggest crazy madness QB. He would have loved this. He died for this, but he would have loved doing this. Instead, he's at UNLV just throwing the ball around. Who knows? They've got Wake Forest, Duke, and Virginia Tech kind of. I think Duke could spoil the fun for them, but outside of that, I mean, I'm not sure when it's going to happen. And we might just have to accept that the Virginia Cavaliers
are the college football
playoff team, baby.
Like, look, a playoff game at that stadium would be awesome. And it might happen.
Oh.
Don't growl. What was that, Joey?
I don't know.
Why do you hate fun so much? Why do you hate the joy of the people of Virginia? What do you have against the Commonwealth?
Can you not fathom why Virginia, or can you fathom that Auburn's so bad that Virginia's in there? And that too, I hate.
Yeah.
You came on
That's
to
fair
this
point.
show 2 months ago and said that the Virginia Field Storm was one of the coolest you've ever seen. And now the idea that there could be a playoff game there is disgusting to you.
Yeah, it is.
You remember what's his name? Squirrel White. I haven't heard much from him since. Is he okay? He got trampled in that field storming, like Simba or in the Lion King of all those wildebeests.
Might still be in the grass.
Or is it? No, it's not Simba. Is Simba the adult lion? Who is the?
No, Mufasa.
Mufasa. No.
Mufasa.
No.
Mufasa's the
Scar.
evil lion. Scar is the evil lion. Mufasa is the.
Mufasa's the dad.
Is the dad? Yes. We need to do. Joey, can you add that to the trivia?
Zach, get your daughter out here for
just the
some
Disney knowledge.
Well, I'll let you
Lion
know
King.
we're going to
Yeah.
we're going to Lion King play next week, so I'll let you know.
Actually, on Bird
Yeah.
Way.
In Denver. Or
It's Broadway capital of the
still a
West.
surprise.
Yes.
Yep,
And
hope
no,
my
it's
daughter
not LA.
didn't hear that. Yeah,
It's Broadway capital of the Rockies.
that's right.
Joey, give us another Ken Bomb.
Ooh, 77.
Virginia Tech.
No.
Damn it. Okay.
UC Irvine.
No. DePaul.
DePaul.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
77.
nice.
There we
DePaul.
go. Look at DePaul coming back.
Yeah.
When was the last time
I
they
like
cracked
it.
the top 100 in Ken Palm?
I
It
don't
has
know.
to be a long time ago.
Probably.
Has Ken Palm got any cool facts like that?
Want to know, DePaul.
They beat Chicago State today.
Nice.
No, I saw a line for it. It was like DePaul minus 21.5. I was like, what a world we live in.
Whoa.
That line exists. Could they be not the worst team in the Big East this year? Who'd be worse? Can I get
Providence.
that bad?
I don't know.
What?
No. Okay. I'll figure it out. Big 12, who knows? I think Utah might
Yeah.
be back. Utah could be there. I remember Cincinnati was like the hot team, and they just got the doors blown off of them. That was bad. My Big 12 update is just that our Houston future might be in trouble. It's not dead. It's got
Let
a
me tell you the
chance.
cash out on the FanDuel Sportsbook app.
It can't be high.
It's probably
Can
not.
we-
It was $33 before the weekend.
Okay, so decent investment. Now what is it?
Give me one moment, please. Oh my God, I have to enter a code. See, this is dual factor authentication.
Hey,
It's
on
very
the best
secure.
app.
Yeah, very secure.
It's super secure. No one will bet for you.
It's
Now-
now $3.15. Yeah.
What if should we allocate that money to hold on?
Oh,
Can we do a Virginia to make the playoff? Who do we believe in?
make the playoff.
Who do we believe in? Can we do?
Plus 370 for them to win ACC.
It's not enough.
Yeah, that's not enough.
We'll get back.
Can we
to
find
that.
more Big 12 chaos? Can Arizona State somehow win it?
No, they cannot.
Okay. Houston's now.
I think we just have to believe. I think we have to believe. We have to come together. We have to believe. They still can do it. They've gotten this far. Who's saying that they can't do it? I know their coach is
Double
probably
down.
already. He's probably already agreed to a contract, and they're underdogs this weekend to UCF. That's bad. Okay.
Grant,
Hey.
$20 wins $2,500 if we double down.
So we turn our $20 investment into a $40 investment. For those that don't know, again, this is our update on gambling. If you put $20 more on Houston right now, you will lose $20.
You will lose 20 more.
You lose 40 though. Seton Hall was the ansser to the question.
Seton
Ooh,
Hall.
Pirates. Do they still have what's his name?
Oh.
NCAA tournament
They
legend.
Still have what's his name? Yep.
Oh,
I heard what's his name's gonna have a big year. That's
kid with the. Nope. I'm thinking of
You
someone
got it.
else.
okay. Were you thinking of Doug Ebert?
Yeah, I was.
He did not play it. He went to
No, St. Peter's.
St. Peter's. There you go. No, he went St. Peter's
No.
to Bryant.
To Bryant.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Bulldogs. People forget. Not really, but BYU Texas Tech those this weekend. Is that just ticket to the Big 12 championship signed and delivered? I think if I saw some scenarios being played out for BYU, I think if they win this game, they're pretty much guaranteed to get to the Big 12 championship. And even if they go 3-1, they're basically in. So it could be just BYU stay healthy game. Like, or do they lose? So yeah, winning in, they are in if they win this game.
Oh, wow.
3-1 still gets you basically to the title game if everything goes according to plan. And then 2-2 is the tiebreakers. So they could, a lot of chaos is going to have to happen for BYU to miss the Big 12 championship, which means should we just plan on TCU versus Texas Tech for the Big 12 title game?
I think so. That
yeah,
sounds
pretty
fair.
much.
Do that.
I do like, I do kind of like
2700.
TCU. Okay, hold on, TCU long shot. What is it?
27.
Get a look.
That's to win Big 12.
Hey, all of it's, they don't even offer to get to the Big 12 championship.
Yeah,
There's no reason they would do that. That would be ridiculous.
27.
I know. It's the biggest game in quite some time for either of these two programs this weekend. I do think, do we bet the winner to lose the Big 12? Is that just like we take after this game, we just take the loser to win the Big 12?
Okay.
Texas Tech's a 10-point favorite. So
That's fair. Okay.
do we just, is that our plan of action?
Yeah, we
I
can
like
do
that.
Okay.
That's a good call.
Let's do our G5 update now. We have a couple more segments to get through. Unless do we want to do? I feel like we've been peppering the Ken Palm too quick. Do we want to, Joey? Can you
Hold on.
surprise us with one more Ken Palm before we get to the end of the show?
Okay.
Yeah, just don't let us know what no, surprise us. Don't look at it right now.
Okay.
Don't do it.
Okay.
Unless you have like
I'll load one up.
you get it ready and you surprise us. All right. Or maybe do we surprise you with a Ken Palm? No, we'll keep it rolling. We have our G5 update, and as we mentioned earlier, Zach Housand here is our travel correspondent, and Zach attended Memphis versus Rice over the weekend. Zach, our first question to you is, I saw a report that 20,000 people attended this game. Can you confirm or deny that 20,000 people attended? Because if I had to make a guess, I would assume that 5 people attended this game based off of the shots I saw.
20,000 or 20?
20,000.
So I received a text message midway through the first quarter, and the attendance was 1,100.
Okay, not great. So they were just blatantly lying about
Did
their.
they really say it was 20,000?
I saw a report that they claimed to have 20,000.
Oh no, I got there was a service text message sent throughout the administrative staff for the stadium, and the attendance was 1,100 people.
See, I didn't realize you were working it. I thought you just loved ball so much that you attended Memphis versus
That was
Rice.
just down there. No, I had to go clean up. I had to go clean up a mess.
Okay.
So I was down in Houston, a beautiful campus, by the way.
Rice.
Beautiful campus. A very old football stadium. Held a Super Bowl at one point in time. Apparently, it is down to its last 2 games of existence.
What is happening to it next year?
They're tearing it down and starting fresh.
Where are they playing now? NRG?
I don't know. I don't know.
Are they going to share a stadium with Sam Houston? Or
I mean, they could literally play it like a local 2A high school and still get the same draw. I got to head back down there this week to for the Rice at UAB game. I think I think the kickoff attendance might be somewhere around 800 people.
That will be quite impressive. Yeah, but Memphis currently still holding.
They steamrolled them. Yes,
currently still holding the trophy for the 12 seed in the Big 12 playoff in that G5 spot. But dare I say it, North Texas still in the mix. I think it's really going to come down to that American Conference Championship because North Texas won their first playoff game of the season versus Navy this weekend. They defeated Navy in a decisive win. I think this puts them back in the mix. They're 100% backing out. They have to win out, but Memphis versus North Texas, I believe, would be their next playoff game in the American Conference Championship. Joey,
well, don't we have this? Sorry, don't we have South Florida versus Memphis coming up?
Didn't that already happen?
That happened.
We might have too many playoff games.
That happened, right?
I swear that just happened.
Game has happened yet? I don't think that game.
Did that not? That just happened. It did. Okay. No, because here's what it was.
Yeah.
Their upcoming.
Memphis won.
Their upcoming playoff game for Memphis was supposed to be Memphis versus Tulane, but Tulane lost
to
UTSA bad.
Summerall's going to Auburn.
Got blown out. because Summerall was too busy being on the phone with Auburn. Now,
Yeah.
usually Auburn usually when there's phone calls for Auburn, it's not a good thing going on. But this time, maybe good. Maybe good, right, Joey?
Not if you're Tulane.
Not if you're Tulane. Shout out Brendan Sullivan, though. Iowa Hawkeye legend getting in the game for a little bit. But yeah, Tulane's out of the mix now. UNLV also out of the mix now. So I think our 3 contenders currently, we're down to 3. Memphis, North Texas, and a little team out of the state of Virginia, the James Madison Dukes.
Let's go.
Dukes.
Are the quiet winner of this week. They have been steamrolling lately. They pummeled Texas State on a Tuesday night, completely under the radar. No one watching. They now have their remaining schedule is Marshall, App State, Washington State, Coastal. I hope they win out and put the committee in a real difficult spot. That's all I'm saying. Now, will I be very devastated if 9-3 Texas makes it in over JMU?
Yes.
Whose best win is likely Old Dominion. And that is the band, not the football team. I will be very upset. You will be hearing from me, College Football Playoff Committee. Yeah, that's our G5 update. Do we want to do a little Ryan Russillo Team of the Week real quick? I brought 2. I got 2, and these might be the most controversial we've had so far. Joey, I actually came away more impressed by Haynes King in his loss to NC State. Joey.
Okay.
Haynes King, is he the best player in college football? No. Is he someone that I would want my NFL team to draft? Probably. I don't really know. Maybe from Moreno. Who knows? But I'll be damned if he doesn't do everything he can to win his team football games, despite who the opponent is, and he will keep his team in the game in the most chaotic way possible. He will do it.
Impressive.
500 combined total yards in a loss to North Carolina State. I don't care if it's North Carolina State. I don't care if it's the Mississippi University for women. I don't care if it's Alabama, who he's playing. Haynes King is going to do that thing, and he was absolutely incredible against NC State. My second team, this is where it's going to get crazy.
Okay.
I actually came away more impressed by Penn State in their
Jesus Christ.
in their loss to Ohio State. I don't care. That first half was close. It did not end close. Was Ohio State always going to win? Yes. Do I think his stats are not great? His play is pretty average, but Ethan Grunkmeyer's not that bad.
Sure.
Young guy, it's fine.
Yeah, sure.
Those are my 2 Ryan Russillo teams of the week. But
I like that. Okay.
I've got one. We already talked about him though, but I'll say my Ryan Russillo team of the week is Miami, because it took until week 10 for them to mess it all up.
Okay, actually, you came away more impressed. They're making
came away more impressed with Miami that it took all the way till week 10.
All right, they're making some progress. Yeah, this is Ethan Grunkmeyer stats versus Ohio State in his impressive performance. 19 of 28, 145 yards passing, 0 touchdowns, 1 pick. But when I watch this guy play, like there'll be a lot of third downs or like second downs where it's like, how's he getting this one off? And he completes the pass. I'm like, hey, that shouldn't have happened.
Did we come away more impressed with Boston College? Only a 15-point loss to Notre Dame.
The basketball team lost tonight. Opener.
Ooh, to who?
We did not.
Oh.
Do you want to know?
This is always a fun game at the beginning of the year. Absolutely.
Who?
Look it up.
Or do we guess the Ken Palm?
Let's
guess which Ken Palm. Guess. Do we do a reverse? Guess
I have to tell you.
They lost to FAU in overtime.
Oh,
okay.
But yeah, that was our
college
basketball update. Just a couple things before we get out of here and get to voicemails. The Dodgers won the World Series this weekend, and I'm disgusted by it. This might be the end of baseball, according to Jeff Passan. I don't know if that's actually true. Do I think we'll get a lockout now? Probably. Am I going to act like I know everything about baseball? No. But I do know this. It's unfortunate that was maybe the best World Series we've seen in a long time. and it just ends with the team I dislike the most winning it at the end of the day and just doing what the Dodgers do. We've got $1.3 billion in our first 4 batters, and we're just going to – it doesn't matter what you do, we will end up winning the game. We'll win this series. The more it happens,
we don't even
the more we're going to keep winning. Like they were bringing in dudes that like that you never even heard of, and they were still getting the Dodgers magic. It was insane. Like it and I get the Blue Jays, they're high on the payroll thing too, right? Everyone was making fun of the Dodgers, and it's like, well, the Blue Jays, they're 5th. They're paying a lot of money, but here's how I view this too, though, is that as much as I was rooting for the Blue Jays hard, all right, no one has ever rooted for the Blue Jays more than I did in that Game 7. I was borderline, like I would love to have had a whoop strap on to see how hard I was trying to will this team to victory. The juice I felt from that crowd pop after that 3-run home run in the, what was it, 3rd inning or something like that. I was like, this is the best. This is my favorite baseball moment of all time. We're going to do it. We're going to beat the Dodgers. It's going to happen. And they just, they extra innings right in my face.
Nothing.
However, Dodgers can get back to any World Series they want, it feels like now. Blue Jays, despite being 5th in the payroll this year, I don't know if that's true.
It's so over. Bo Bichette, free agent.
Bad.
Half the team, free agent.
They're half them Dodgers.
Yeah, they're actually all Dodgers.
They're all going Kevin Durant, my next chapter, straight to the team that beat them. I mean, just you keep going through that. Not that the Blue Jays don't have talent, but it was like every time they got through, I'm like, oh my gosh, they got Shohei out. They got through it. And then it's like, here's Max Muncy.
Freddie Freeman. Yeah, Mookie Betts.
Yeah, here's just the
Will Smith.
Yeah, he was just they're like 4th worst batter is Will Smith, who's he's had what, 4 World Series walk-off home runs? Isn't this his 5th World Series he's won? He's won like all of them so far. Yeah. Who's Robert Horry? He's the Robert Horry of baseball. Yeah. He just can't stop but win.
Wins.
I did see someone's dad provided a stat that the only year he didn't win the World Series was when Will Smith. I saw on Twitter, it's like dad providing me the important stats.
Oh.
And it was he broke down the past like 6 years of Will Smith, and the only year that Will Smith did not win the World Series was when Will Smith, the actor, punched Chris Rock.
Oh,
okay.
It's the important
correlation.
Stat.
Have you ever seen them in the same room?
Are you trying to tell me that Will Smith, the baseball player, was also the star of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Have you ever seen him in the same room?
I guess not. I've never seen any of them in any rooms, if we're just being totally honest right now. But did I see Will Smith play for the Braves against the Rockies? I think I did. I'm going to say I did one time. But regardless, it was a great World Series. We really got 8 games.
We did. Yeah.
We're a week away from when I stayed up till 2 a.m. to watch the Dodgers and Blue Jays play 18 innings. And that's almost – look, watching the Game 7 mishap was very – it was tough to watch. As a week-long Blue Jays fan, I've been a Blue Jays fan for a whole week. It was very difficult to watch. Staying up till 2 a.m. just to watch the Dodgers themselves, it was – like, I knew it was going to happen, and I stayed up for 2 baseball games to watch it, and every single opportunity the Blue Jays had, it just you've got baseballs getting stuck in between the walls in this series. Like, it was just everything, all of the chaos that could have happened.
They did get screwed.
Happened out there.
Canada loses, and America also loses.
Like, could you imagine if you're a Blue Jays fan, which I've been one for a whole week now? I don't know how I'm ever going to get over it. They had bases loaded to win the World Series with 1 out. And look, the Dodgers, they played it well. Don't get me wrong. But there's a good chance the Blue Jays are never in that situation ever again. Bases loaded, win the World Series. The wall thing stinked. It all stinks. I'll be honest. It's all unfortunate.
It was cool.
Go ahead.
As much as I hate the Dodgers, and I do hate the Dodgers,
mm-hmm.
They have some really, really fun guys to watch play baseball.
They do, man.
It was a great World
Series.
Saki,
Yamamoto, Shohei, Freddie Freeman.
Yamamoto, is he now back to certified pitching psycho? Is he up there now? Just like locked in crazy guy?
Yeah.
I'm not like worried about him doing something in the world crazy, but he's just like he's got he's pitching to no one. He's like
a million.
He's going full Matt Fitzpatrick. He's writing down like every movement he's had in the past 20 years of his life.
Do you see his notebook? It's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope it's full of just like random drawings. It's like a bunch of, it's just like a bunch of, it's just a bunch of like random, like crazy writings. It's like the Zodiac Killer. He's just writing a bunch of letters. He's mailing them to the other team. He's like, who keeps writing us all these letters? But yeah, it's as soon as he went into, I was like, he's just gonna. Are you kidding me? So did you see for a little bit too? They were warming up Kershaw.
Yeah.
Could you imagine they put him in there?
Oh my!
You can't.
Oh,
that would have been a crazy move.
You can't put him in.
Not that he did the perfect ending of the Kershaw career. The guy who it felt like had always struggled in his career, being in the playoffs. Like he got out of the extra base, the bases loaded. That was like, okay, it's not getting better than that.
Yeah,
all right, man.
We'll leave it at that.
Let's get you out of there. We can probably win this game. So there's that. But I don't know. I mean, if the Dodgers win 3 World Series, it might really be over for baseball. It might be over now. It might just be over now.
It probably is.
What do we even? I guess the Rockies can't lose the most games in baseball history if there's a lockout. So maybe that's a benefit.
It's true.
Because we got dangerously close to that. We were flirting with it this year. And I'll be honest, if you want to just pull up a little fun game for yourself over the offseason, go look at that Rockies schedule and tell me how many wins you see before
first 2 months.
June 30th, before Father's Day. It might be 4, or it might be 0. Who knows? Okay, and then also before we get to voice, was college basketball is back, and I'm a football guy. I will always be a football guy, but there is, as I'm sitting here, the sun went down at like 4:00 today, and there was good hoops on my screen. I was like, this is just the best. It's great. It's daytime basketball going on. You could have turned on the screen today. You could have watched Murray State on YouTube for free.
Mm-hmm.
And look, there was a game at 7 a.m. this morning. Is that a little bit too early? Yes. As much as we used to do the 24 hours of tip-off, that was really cool. Part of me is also like, that was a crazy idea. What were we doing?
That was a little nuts.
That was kind of crazy. Like, I'm looking at 7 a.m. right now. I'm like, this is nuts that we're doing this. And we used to do even earlier. We should just keep making these games earlier. Sure. Now, the best part about this, though, right now is that it took the college basketball world all of about 20 minutes to get settled right away. Very crazy. This was, I don't know if you guys saw this, but before lunch, so they had the Field of 68 Classic. It was going on YouTube. Lots of games. Shout out to Field of 68. They were doing a great job with that today. But one man just took over the college basketball world. This is the tweet that was going around from Scott Hughes, College Basketball, who is not a real journalist, but he's real to me. Okay. I think he's very real to me. But this was the tweet that he had going around. 10:45 a.m. has 3.1 million views. Was after a heated verbal altercation with the officiating crew, St. Bonaventure's GM Adrian Wojnarowski was just ejected from the venue. Wojnarowski was berating the officials from the stands and was forcibly removed by security. A stunning scene here at the Field of 68 event.
Real life Woj bomb.
He got so many people convinced. And to his credit, this was like if you're going to start a Sentinel account, he was doing it perfectly because he doesn't have a lot of followers, right? But it's like there, how many basketball journalists out there have 600 followers and they're legit covering like a small mid-major team. He's had a ton of tweets today covering St. Bonaventure's basketball. Of like, here's a photo. We're here in Queens. Like, timeout. A bit of a sloppy start here in Rocky Hill. Winthrop leads Queens 8-5 under 16 timeout. Like, totally normal tweet. Like, that was very real. And then
the Woj bomb.
And then he just drops that in the middle of it. But he was leading people up to it for a little bit. He was like, St. Bonaventure GM Adrian Wojnarowski has been letting the officials hear it early here at the Field of 68 opening day marathon. Like, just going in on Woj. I love it. Everyone was getting mad at him. Hey, what's his name? Goodman, of all people, getting mad at him for tweeting out like Jeff Goodman's like, this is obviously a fake account and his account should be suspended. It's like, hey, I didn't realize you were the fun police, Jeff Goodman. Do you want to remind you of what you use this app for? You threaten people and you ask them how they would look in orange after they made a documentary that you agreed to be in. Like, do we want to really go over your history, Jeff Goodman? I mean, we should do that. We should do a revisiting that documentary that came out from the DePaul Demon.
Yeah.
People forget about that.
Shout out DePaul.
What was it called? Like
number 77.
77.
What was
that called?
Something
like
Providence. Divine Providence.
Divine Providence, yeah.
Providence.
I remember I threw it on the big screen after hearing about it all day. I remember after class, I threw it on the big screen for all 40 minutes of it. And just I put it on like it was The Last Dance. Like I was excited to watch it. For being a
tissue.
just like, yeah, it was for being a zero budget documentary on just like pure hate. It was awesome. I loved it. But Jeff Goodman tried to get a guy arrested for it. So that's how he uses the app. And this guy's just doing jokes about Woj, which is I wish that was real so bad.
Woj kicked
that would have been hilarious. Woj has been berating the officials.
Letting them hear it.
Keep Scott Hughes, whoever you actually are, keep going. Don't stop. You can be the new Sentinel so easily. Unbelievable. Spio's just SUNY Cortland, class of 09, husband and father. Like, it's perfect. And then like his profile picture is just the most AI generated thing you've ever seen. It's whatever. I wish it was real. Maybe we can start telling everyone it's real. Like if all of us, can we collectively do just the, like I said it so many times, it's just the truth now. Real. Can we just be like, hey, remember when Woj was ejected from the field?
Just ejected from when he was opening afternoon.
At 10 a.m.
Afternoon,
he was ejected from the Field of 68 Classic.
at a 10 a.m. game.
He got a lot of people. Like, he convinced a ton of people it's real. That would have been great. What if Woj reported it himself? He's been ejected.
Woj bomb.
We don't use ejected enough. Like, could we – the next coach that's fired, can we report, like, Mark Stoops has been ejected from Kentucky? When I got suspended from the
freeze from Auburn.
I got suspended from work when I used to work at the tennis center at Iowa. I got suspended for a little bit, and my boss told me that I was telling everyone that I was ejected from the HDRC. I was not allowed back. And then I showed up to it's kind of the
suspension.
Here's the great move is I worked at the desk there, right, scheduling stuff. And then I was ejected and just went straight across the hallway to the gym. Like I just and I was like, I can't work. I'm just gonna go hang out. Let's do voicemails. We had a couple nice ones. We got one text, which usually I'd be like, I don't know if that's how the voicemail system works, but we did get one text. And here's the cool part about those that we got. This text was about someone's dog. We do have our this is the number one podcast for you to play for your dog while you're out of the house. So do we want to? We have our. I think we can get a photo of it here. Can we? No.
Impossible.
Is this not how? Oh, I'm going to be real embarrassed here if we can't get the photo. Here's the dog. There. There we go.
Very cute dog.
Very cute.
Do we have a name?
Here, well, I'll get you the. Here's the text that comes. Okay. So that's the photo they sent me. This is what's up, Almost Football. Here's your first Dog of the Week candidate, and hey, winner right here. The winner is Nala, the 2-year-old Australian Labradoodle. Congratulations, Nala, and number one listener of Almost Football. She's a big Hawkeye fan and loyal listener of the pod. There's a theory in our household that if she doesn't wear the bandana on her Iowa jersey on game day, we will have a bad loss. Some might say that it's ridiculous, but the last time she didn't wear it was at Penn State in 2023. That was a 31-0 loss, by the way, in case anyone's curious. Go Hawks, boys, and love the content. Well, thank you for the text, Nala, the 2-year-old Australian Labradoodle. I'm going to be honest. We got some big games coming up here for the Iowa fan base. That dog, if you have multiple bandanas you can wear, jersey and bandana.
Let's do it. Jerseys, bandana, all of it.
And I would like
we have some big games coming up.
We need proof as well.
I would like multiple updates on Nala's attire. This is like, I mean, look, Iowa has to win out to make it to like, regardless if you win out, we have a chance to beat to have two pretty decent wins in the next 2 weeks. Even if you split them, it's like you could have, like, if you leave the season, you're like, well, we beat Oregon or we went to USC and beat USC. I think you leave satisfied with that, regardless. If you went 1-1 in those games, Nala needs to be fully prepared for both those games. Like jersey on, bandana on. Is there like a second bandana Nala can wear? Put that on. A helmet maybe. Yeah. I don't know.
Cleats.
Some cleats, perfect.
Yeah.
But Nala has to have it. I like superstitions, I think, are fully warranted. I've had 4 new lucky shirts in the past like 2 years. I spent $100 this season already on new lucky shirts because we've lost twice. New shirt's going well, by the way. We'll see. But and I have backups if things go poorly.
A little less lucky shirt. Lucky though.
But I know because I thought I bought a new shirt that I really liked and I thought it was lucky. And then
just liked it
because I was like, hey, that Rutgers win, pretty crazy. This game we probably, frankly, maybe should have lost, but ended up winning it anyway. And then, hey, first 3 quarters of the game versus Indiana, I'm like, we are so back with the shirts. Had to spend $100 the next day. Got to get a new shirt. Thank you, Nala, the dog.
Thank you, Nala.
Do we have one more voicemail? Do you want to hear it, guys?
Let's hear it.
It's not a text, but it's okay. If you text us, we will allow it if you have the photo of your dog there. So here is the last voicemail of the day.
Hey, this is Walker from Beeman, Iowa.
Okay.
Population of 208, just so Joey doesn't have to look that up.
Okay.
But just calling in. Big fans. Keep up the good work. I like the call-in section or segment. That's pretty cool.
Okay.
I did leave last week's episode on for my dog over the weekend.
Good.
While I was gone, and he didn't have any complaints. So there's Murphy. So shout out Murphy.
Thank you, Murphy.
Thank you, Murphy.
Yeah, go Hawks. Hawks by a million.
All right, thank you.
Go Hawks. Thank you, Walker.
Walker, thank you for the kind words. Thank you, Murphy, for listening to the pod. Maybe potentially against your will, but we'll take it. We welcome all of our viewers. Walker, I couldn't help but notice there was no question in there. So we appreciate the feedback, but there's no question. Joey, can you... The 208th team on the KenPom is the...
You're not going to get this.
You don't think?
No.
208?
208. The 208th team,
is it
according to Ken Palmer.
Purdue Fort Wayne.
Yeah, it is. Don't
is
tell
it?
Me. Yeah, it is.
Let's go. It's Purdue Fort Wayne. Let's go.
No way.
You look
Hold up. No, I did study the KenPom, but I did not know Purdue Fort Wayne was 208.
I can't. Sure
do we want to do a recount? Do you want to give us another KenPom just in case? I promise I didn't.
If you say you didn't, I believe you.
I did not. Holy cow. What a start to the college basketball season. We've gotten one KenPom correct.
Let's end it on that.
Is that... Boy, that text is small. Purdue Fort Wayne. Wow.
There it is.
Holy cow.
Wow. For anyone who took the over on guesses this year, we're on pace for
over. It's hey, if your FanDuel is struggling right now. Wow. Thank you. I'm going to credit Nala. Nala had the lucky bandana on.
She was wearing her bandana.
Call Almost Football, and we will listen to your voicemail. We will answer it on here. I like Smelling Salts guy. Do we have any updates?
Yes.
What happened? Did you make it this far in the pod? Did you forget? Is your dog listening? Can your dog update us on it? Almost Football. I appreciate that we fully leaned into this whole podcast for dogs thing. We've cornered that market quite nicely. You're at Almost Football. Yes. Call 303-578-0864. Play the podcast for your dog. Leave it on TV while you're sleeping in the other room. What's it going to hurt?
Sure.
Mine's a fan.
Hey, there we go. Is he? Sleepy. Now, let's do the trivia. Let's get out of here.
All right, boys. Zach, can you tell me what school has appeared in the most NCAA tournaments without ever reaching the Final Four, and these are in honor of college basketball starting today. So college basketball.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Gonzaga's too fresh. No, Gonzaga's been in the Final Four.
Yeah.
Most tournaments without getting to the Final Four.
Final Four.
They've been in the Final Four many times.
Many times. Yep, that's fine. Oh man.
I think I know it. I think I know it. I know one of them's.
Anyone got a guess?
Oh, I thought you was
Grant,
just
go
Zach.
for it.
Tennessee has to be up there.
It's not Tennessee with the most.
Is Tennessee? Do you
sure
have a
they're
list
up
of it? I mean, I feel like
I
Tennessee
just
is
have
the school for that. Okay. Well, now I'm struggling on guesses. I would have. Is there a? Is there anyone recently? Is it? Can we get a conference? Or a Ken Palm?
Sorry. Conference, Big 12.
No, that's interesting. Is it? Iowa State.
Big
Never been to
12.
it.
No.
Okay. BYU.
BYU.
Okay.
Whoa.
Could
okay.
change this year. Talented roster.
Yes.
They just beat
30
Villanova
appearances.
at 3 a.m. That was unfair for them to do that to Villanova. They've got Utah is an hour away, and they've got to play 2 times. They've got a tipped off time at 10 p.m. in the East Coast.
Brutal.
Probably not fair. Hoops is here. Football's here. Incredible. Joe, you have one more question?
I do. Who's the first freshman to win Most Outstanding Player of the Final Four?
I have a guess.
What's your
Me
guess?
too.
Is it Lou Alcindor?
No.
Okay. It's Bill Walton.
Carmelo Anthony.
Carmelo Anthony is correct.
Okay.
Syracuse. Very nice.
That's good.
Stuff, fellas.
All right. That was our show. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you. We appreciate you if you're a dog who's listening against the will. We appreciate you if you're, maybe someone put this on a TV that's in a cage and you were forced to listen to it at a bar for an hour and a half. But we appreciate you being here anyway.
If you're
And
sleeping,
we will
sleep well.
call and leave us a voicemail, and we will see you next time.